My name is Nicole Yong, and I will do the presenting about the Windows command line tool. First is the system in off. System in off is the valuable command line for the system administration, especially when needs to troubleshoot the system. It can provide the detail in off of the system configuration, such as hostname, operating system version, and others. Next is the ipconfig. ipconfig is the Windows built-in command tools. It always acts as the first step in network troubleshooting, provide the current network in off such as the IP address, subnet mask, and others. Next. Moreover, sometimes in the troubleshooting process, refreshment of the IP address is required, and it can be achieved by the release and renew command. For example, in the picture showing, the command ipconfig/release will release the current IP address of the computer. To get back the IP address, performing the command ipconfig/renew, and it will ask the DHCP server to send a brand new IP address. Next is the conemu. Conemu is one of the terminal of Windows. It acts as the alternative of the Windows command prompt and user-friendly, which offer the eyes-pleasing user interface. Moreover, one of the powerful features of the conemu is it compatible with various shells, such as the PowerShell and the Qt. User can run various console windows in a simple graphic user interface. Next is the PowerShell. PowerShell works as the interactive command line interface and a powerful scripting language, and it is intended mostly for the system administration to automate operation. It offers the powerful scripting environment to help IT professionals to control, execute, and automate almost any repeated task by generating script. Scripting is one of the main features of the PowerShell. User can create the script with the customer action with the built-in PowerShell ISE. In the picture shown above, the PowerShell script can be created with the sequence of action. After the script is created, it can be run in the Windows PowerShell console by specifying the location and the name of the script. For example, the script name freespace.ps1 can be executed by specifying a location in the PowerShell console. As a result, the predefined action will be triggered and run. Next, PowerShell provides the feature which is the automation of the script. It prevents a repetitive task, especially for the user regularly perform script at defined time of interval. You can specify the name, description, and the schedule of event that trigger the running of the PowerShell script automatically by using the Windows task schedule. Next is the task list and task queue. Running task list command in Windows will provide the complete picture of current running tasks. It helps users to list out and recognize the unusual program that utilize an excessive amount of memory. Moreover, the task queue command also can be utilized to queue or stop a set of an active process. Next is the Chocolatey. Chocolatey works as a method to better manage software in Windows. It provides the convenient way to update and install software regardless the installer type with short and simple command. For example, user can install package with single command, which is choco install followed by the package one to install. Moreover, it also made the update of the program simple to manage. User need to run a single line of command, which is the choco update all. Next, the uninstall program is a little different from installing the package. User need to type in the choco uninstall, followed by the name, followed by the program they want to uninstall, and the uninstall progress will automatically execute. Next is the CMDR. CMDR is work as the portable console emulator for Windows. Yeah. And the alias is one of the main features of the CMDR, which enables forming a short command to map to longer command. Yeah. User can customize the command depending on their requirement. This feature is simple to use, increase productivity, and provide convenience. Moreover, to list out the existing alias, user can type in the command alias and it will list out all the existing alias. Next, new alias can be created by typing the alias command followed by the name and action, while the performing of alias can be performed by typing the predefined alias name. For example, in the picture showing, the new alias named history is created to make to a bunch of commands, and this bunch of commands will display the history of the CMDR command line. Yeah. Moreover, it can be performed by specifying the defined name, which are the history. Yeah. Next, the checklist. Checklist is used to check and analyze the hard drive issue, repair the error which are caused by the power failure and hardware problem, while the command checklist/r will give the most accurate scan and it can operate on the computer hard drive. Users are recommended to run this feature every few months as a part of the maintenance to let the computers operating smoothly. Next is the NSLookup. NSLookup is known as the name server lookups. It is one of the built-in Windows primary command line tools. These command line tools allow users to query the DNS record, gather information, and act as the powerful DNS troubleshooting tool. Lastly is the next step. The step is the Windows debugging in the network debugging process. This command tool always acts as useful tool to gather the information needed to track and solve any outages or bottleneck issue on the next one. Yeah. That is all of my presentation. Thank you.
Now we are going to talk about the Linux command line tools. There is a command line tool called Trashcli, which is a command line tool and a special utility that is used in Linux to delete their programs that keeps the original path, deletion date, and permissions. It uses the same their popular environments such as KDE, GNOME, and XFCE. It is a very useful tool to record their files once they delete it. Wikit is a special tool designed to browse the Wikipedia through the Linux terminal. It is a very convenient tool when you need to search certain articles or need to search data through the web. In order to install Wikit, you need to have the Node.js platform installed on your local machine. To install the Node.js, you have to run the sudo pacman-s Node.js command on your local machine, and this installs your Node.js platform on your computer. And later, you have to use the npm to browse through the wiki. Googler is another fully featured Python-based command line utility that is used by majority of developers to access Google Webs and News and Google site search within the Linux terminal. It also has the useful features like limiting the search according to the duration, counter domain, and other types of specific search. There are so many convenient tools and options available at the Googler tool so that the user can use. So, for example, it can list out all available their links, and you can also regulate their duration, and you can also regulate the links that were modified under a certain amount of time. When the person uses Google utility, he is presented with the results that show the title, URL, and short text snippet. Browse is a text-based web browser that supports graphics including video. The technologies that are used by this command like tools include HTML5, CSS3, JavaScript, WebGL, and other graphical objects like photos and videos. Many developers claim Browse to be a very fast and effective way to access World Wide Web directly from the terminal, and it increases the browsing speed. This tool is free, open source, and cross-platform. Lolcat is a tool that is specially designed to outline the rainbow colors on the Linux terminal. It makes the things very wonderful as life is when you're working with the terminal and when you want to see all the rainbow colors on the terminal. It's very simple tool, but it requires the latest version of Linux installed on the local machine. To install the lolcat, you have to run the sudo apt get install figlet, and lolcat-h lists out all possible lolcat commands. Boxes is the simple and easy configurable program in Linux that enables the developers to surround the input text with some boxes around them. The variations of differentiations can be very big, so depending from a simple frame or with a whole image. So many developers claim the boxes as the ASCII format. All you need to know is just to specify which kind of shape do you want to surround the input text. Boxes can be opened on any size, and they also be used to create regional commands in any programming language. Figlet Antolet tool is a special command line tool in Linux that makes the text stylish and colorful. Mantolet lists out all available options. Figlet C upper sound text. This makes the text an uppercase. -F is used to change the fonts, and -C is used to centralize. No More Secrets is a kind of tool which was used in the popular movie Sneakers in 1991, which shows the effect when the certain text was changed with some letter combinations. So in this case, there are two tools in this project. NMS, it creates sneakers-like effect on the given input, and Sneakers, it generates sneakers effect on the text that you saw in the Sneakers movie. Java is a command line utility that converts all kinds of images, including animated GIFs, into 6L or ANSI Unicode character output that can be displayed on the terminal. It allows users to view very reasonable approximations of pictures and animations in the comfort of their favorite terminal. Cmatrix is a simple command line utility that shows a matrix screen on the Linux terminal. It displays random text flying in and out in the terminal in a similar way seen in a popular movie Matrix. It can scroll the lines at a user-defined speed. The downside of Cmatrix is that it is CPU intensive. In order to install Cmatrix on a local machine, the user has to run the sudo apt get install Cmatrix.